In an ancient valley, surrounded by silence and mountains, a young student lived under the guidance of his wise master. The student was very sincere and disciplined. He woke before the sunrise, worked harder than most, and followed every teaching carefully. Yet within, deep inside him, he always felt stuck. While other students seemed to grow wiser and stronger, he felt like he was standing still and not growing. In one evening, he was unable to carry his thoughts any longer, and he approached his master. "Master," he said, "I do everything I'm told, yet I feel no growth within me. Why am I not changing?" The master looked at him quietly and handed him an old clay vessel with cracks in it and said, "Go to the river and fill this with water." The student obeyed. He walked to the river, filled the vessel, and began his return. But as he walked, water slowly leaked through tiny cracks. By the time he reached the master, the vessel was almost empty. The student was confused. He tried again and again. Each time, the same thing happened. He was frustrated and went to his master and asked,
"Master, this vessel is broken. It cannot hold anything. How can I fill it?"
The master gently took the vessel and said, "So this is your mind." The student fell silent and confused. The master continued, "You seek growth, knowledge, and progress, but your mind is filled with cracks that you cannot see. Doubt, fear, comparison, and the need for acceptance. Each time life pours something into you, but these cracks in your mind let it slip away, like the water is spilling out of this vessel." Every time he learned something new, he doubted himself. Every time he improved, he compared himself to others. Every time an opportunity came, fear whispered, "You are not ready." After hearing this from his master, the student lowered his head. For the first time, he understood something and stood in silence. Then the master placed the vessel beside him and said, "Growth is not about how much you gain. It is about how much you can hold within yourself. Fix what is leaking, and even a small drop will stay." That night, the student did not study. He sat in silence, observing his thoughts. Days passed. Instead of chasing more, he began to understand himself. When doubt appeared, he observed it. When fear spoke, he questioned it. When comparison arose, he let it pass. With this practice, he progressed and succeeded. The truth is simple. Most people do not fail because they lack effort. They fail not because they lack effort, but because they lose everything to self-doubt and fear. Fix what drains you, and growth will stay.